Welcome to the Markets Happy Hour podcast, a weekly markets update for investors the world over. Each week we discuss inflation, geopolitics, interest rates, equity markets, and other asset classes. To try to answer the question, what does this mean for my investment portfolio? Let's dive in.
Before we move on to one last topic, which I'd love to just touch on private credit, I think it's important. One of the key underpinnings of resilience has been the tech story. More best of times, worst of times there in terms of whether it's the concern around job losses. But one of the theses I'd love to just run past you is this thesis that's been doing the rounds this week, which is around the next leg up in AI automation transformation being the mid-cap segments, being the 50-person companies who don't have a bunch of coders, who perhaps don't have the millions of tokens, but could enjoy a productivity unlock once some of the benefits of AI are enjoyed. And that may be driving some of the run up in the Russell 2000 that we've seen just over the last, say, number of trading days. Any thoughts on that rotation from large cap into mid and small?
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I mean, this is a technology which is going to be the most powerful technology humans have ever seen. I mean, it is one of the things that sort of make we've been working on long-term capital market assumptions, and when you're forced to look at this over a not just a 2-year lens, but over a 10-year to 15-year lens, it really can have dramatic impacts as we see more innovation in robotics. There are certain industries where it's going to replace jobs. I think it's going to accelerate over time because what's happening is you're going to have increasing tech. You're going to have three things going on at the same time. One, the technical capabilities of these AI models keeps on getting better. Two, the cost of these AI models in terms of doing tasks, assigned tasks, is going to get cheaper. And third, you've got a diffusion of AI where more companies are going to have to embrace it because they just cannot stand the competition. And so you're going to have that diffusion of AI technology impacting things also. And so I think you put those things together, it is going to be transformative and it's going to be more dramatic in its transformational effects, 5 to 10 years from now than in the next 5 years. But it's having an impact today. The real question is whether the transformation will be so rapid that we always used to find, well, we'll find new jobs to do, and maybe we will find new jobs to do, but there may be periods over the next 5 to 10 years where we just cannot come up with enough new jobs that humans can do better than a combination of AI and robotics, and that's a little scary. Is that you may in the end end up not with what Marx would have called a reserve army of the unemployed. You may end up with a reserve army of the unemployable, people who aren't more agile than the clumsiest robot or smarter than the stupidest AI. And if that's you, then you got a problem. And so I hate to leave it on such a gloomy note, but I do think it's going to transform society, and we better come to grips with it.
Well, it's interesting getting back to the Europeans not being perhaps as avid spenders. They are avid attainers of university degrees. We know that there's an ability to learn, and perhaps they're late adopters with some of the AI tools. But maybe that is when things have settled a little bit and we can discern which one to choose. So I do think that same thesis of mid-cap AI integration could well apply to the wave of European companies.